the bloodthirsty Nazi who ended up on the gallows. Kaltenbrunner was born into a wealthy family and completed his first studies in Ried im Innkreis, his hometown. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our updates. In 1921 he undertook a career in chemical sciences at the Graz Higher Technical School, where he joined the ultra-nationalist Student Society Armenia. In 1923 he began his law degree, and during the following years he developed an intense political activity as a spokesman for university nationalist groups. After graduating in 1926, he worked for several years as an apprentice in Salzburg and Linz. It was in the latter city, without leaving his political activism and participation in the activities of the nationalist paramilitary organization Heimwehr, where he found work in a law firm. In October 1930, Kaltenbrunner joined the Austrian National Socialist Party. There he began to stand out very soon, and 2 years later he joined the Schutzstaffel, being appointed head of the Schutzstaffel group in Donau, legal consultant and district spokesman. Within the framework of the so-called Operation Anthropoid, Ernst Kaltenbrunner was appointed general of the Reich Central Security Office, Criminal Police and Intelligence Service. During his tenure, the tenacity that led him to prepare to carry out a new project, Operation Weitsprung, aimed at ending the lives of the main Allied leaders. Between 1938 and 1941, he worked in the organization of the Geheimen Staatspolizei, Gestapo in Austria, and in the creation of some concentration camps, such as Mauthausen. He participated in the systematic persecution against Jews, political dissidents and other groups considered undesirable by the regime. However, the beginning of the end for Ernst Kaltenbrunner, one of the bloodiest leaders of the Nazi regime, began when he fled through the Dead Mountains, a massif in the Eastern Alps some 200 kilometers from Vienna. After being detained by an American patrol on May 15, 1945, and taking advantage of the fact that photographs of him were hardly known, he posed as a doctor and gave them a false name. But when he was transferred to the city, his lover, Gisela von Westarp, who was waiting for him, seeing him, called his name. At that time he was recognized and made available to the Nuremberg International Tribunal, where on October 16, 1946 he was hanged in Nuremberg for contributing to the construction of the Mauthausen concentration camp and for his participation in the systematic persecution of Jews, political dissidents and other groups considered undesirable by the Nazi regime.